Hello, everyone. My name is Jeremy Steele, and I am the Executive Director of the Michigan Interscholastic Press Association and a faculty member in the School of Journalism at Michigan State University. Go Green! It is my pleasure to welcome you to today's MIPA Awards celebration. I am streaming to you live from the Spartan Newsroom in the Communication Arts and Sciences building at Michigan State University. And of course, we are all here to celebrate the amazing work produced by our middle school programs. So welcome, and let's have a little bit of fun. In a few moments, I will announce award winners in middle school divisions of the Individual Category Contest. I'll start with our video programs, and then I'll move to newspaper categories, and we'll close today's program with yearbook categories for middle schools. Between each area, I'll take a short break so that we can reset and settle back in for the next segment. We'll continue our awards celebration every afternoon this week. Tomorrow, I'll announce high school winners in our newspaper categories. On Wednesday and Thursday, I'll announce high school winners in our video categories. And on Friday, we'll close things out with our final group of winners in the individual category contest in the digital media and multimedia categories. That group includes all types of student media programs at all grade levels. You can view a schedule of our awards presentations at our website, as well as get a list of all award winners that have been announced. That's at mipamsu.org. And I will be updating that list of winners with our middle school winners at the close of today's session. I'm just monitoring things and making sure everything is hopefully going smoothly with the stream. I am here in the Spartan Newsroom all by myself, running the show and hosting, and I'm really excited to be here with you all. All right, let's get started. MIPA's individual category contest includes 108 total categories in all areas of student media. So that includes broadcast, print news, online news, and yearbooks. MIPA received 195 total entries from middle schools in all the categories of this year's contest. A report that provides an overview of the contest will be posted soon to our website. Entries were judged by MIPA advisors, college faculty, professional journalists, and college journalists who worked remotely over the past few months to review all of our entries. And there were thousands of them when you add in our high school programs. If you win an award today, you can also get the MIPA Award Badge. This is a digital badge that comes with verifiable credentials. You can share your digital badge on social media, display it in your email signature, or post it on your portfolio website. Really use it anywhere you have an online presence. Follow this QR code, which I will display again at the end of our program, to request your badge. Let me make it a little easier there for you to see. There you go. All right, so again, you'll fill out a little form at this website to request your badge, and I will show this slide again at the end of each of our sessions. All right, so here are the middle school participants in our video categories. I will read the names of all winners in today's presentation, so let me apologize ahead of time for when I inevitably mispronounce and butcher all of your names. I'll also show you the first place winning entry, or at least a segment of it, in all of our design, photography, and video categories. For our writing categories, you'll be able to read those winning entries a little bit later this year on our A Cut Above website, which features first place contest winners from current and previous MIPA annual contests. All right, let's get things started. Our first area is video journalism. And our first category is news story or package. Honorable mention in news story or package goes to Arvind Salem and Anir Kundurthi from Novi Middle School. Third place to Shashank Madhu, Novi Middle School. Second place to Annie Goldkuhn and Soren LaCourse, Traverse City East Middle School. And first place in News Story or Package goes to Emma Dykstra and Taylor Capsper of Traverse City East Middle School. Let's take a listen.
A few years ago, all EMS students had to reach a certain score on a test in order to take honors classes. Now, as we all know, students can choose to take honors without any preconditions. Due to this change, the number of honors students has massively increased, causing a number of problems, from stressed and failing students to changing the composition of the honors and other classes.
So one of the issues as more students are self-selecting honors classes is that it significantly changes the dynamic of the classes, and that's in both the general section and the honors section. Another issue is ensuring if it's a suitable fit for the student at that time, which allows for school success.
There have been some students that are perhaps in the courses that shouldn't be in the course. And it's not because they don't work hard. It's not because they're not smart. They're just not developmentally ready to move at that much faster pace, at least in mathematics.
Today's presentation includes segments of our winning video entries. If you'd like to watch this and the other winning stories in their entirety, you'll be able to do so on our website. Just look for our contest results and find the list of winners, and URLs for any entries online will be available there. In our next category, localized news analysis, second place goes to Zachary Chaucy and Soren LaCourse from Traverse City East Middle School. And first place in localized news analysis goes to Zachary Chaucy and Cameron Bittinger, Traverse City East Middle School. Let's watch.
In a year of many global changes, many companies have made redefined decisions. Some have rebranded themselves, and others have pulled products that don't live up to modern cultural expectations. One such company is the publisher behind Dr. Seuss's works, who have pulled 6 sensitive books from their publishing collection. These books are some that many won't recognize, though, as it includes the likes of And I Think I Saw on Mulberry Street and If I Ran the Zoo. However, 25 of these controversial books are in our elementary school libraries, and that raises the important question, should these books be removed? We spoke with Stephanie Light, who leads the district's libraries, to learn more about future plans regarding these insensitive books.
You know, this is a discussion that's been going on a long time with Dr. Seuss's work, and so I guess the timing was a little surprising, but not really unexpected.
In our next category, informative feature, honorable mentions go to Shashank Madhu, Leon Zhu, Leo Avila Rasilas from Novi Middle School. Honorable mention also to Savannah Krebs and Haley Reichard of Oakville Middle School. Third place, Dylan Verlinden, Walden Middle School. Second place to Ethan Rademacher and Jordy Richmond, Traverse City East Middle School. And first place, informative feature in our middle school division goes to Cameron Bittinger and Zachary Chaucy, Traverse City East Middle School. Let's take a watch.
This year, the district had planned to implement Brightspace as a replacement for Google Classroom. However, the timeline of implementing the program kept getting pushed back due to the pandemic and a host of other rollout issues. We talked with the superintendent, Dr. Van Wagener, to learn more about this transition.
Our goal is for every student to be career and college ready. So if you take a look at colleges across the state of Michigan and the United States, they all use a fairly sophisticated learning management system. So for instance, Brightspace, the one that we're using currently, is used by Michigan State University. It's used by Western Michigan University, quite a few community colleges, and other institutions. I know those ones specific. So if our students are truly going to be ready for college, you have to be using something more sophisticated than a Google Classroom or those elements. So you need to be able to be fully functional in the understanding and use of a learning management system to move forward in your career.
In our next category, personality profile feature, in our middle school division. Second place to Riley Scholard and Lucy Bargiorno, Traverse City East Middle School. And first place in personality profile feature goes to Zachary Chaucy and Cameron Bittinger, Traverse City East Middle School.
Okay, so tell me what the board represents.
This year, we've had several new teachers. One of them is Miss Sheridan, who's an 8th grade algebra teacher. We caught up with her to learn more about her arrival to East.
So I've been in Traverse City, but different school district the last 4 years, and have gotten to know some students from East Middle School and been to events at East Middle School with some outside program, and was really excited to be a teacher here. Yeah, so I taught the last 4 years at St. Elizabeth across the street in 8th grade math and science. So I think one difference is just this is a bit bigger, and so I don't get to know all the students. I am really excited to meet everybody though, which before I would have known more people. So if you can say hi in the hallway, I'd love to meet people.
In our next category, human interest feature in our middle school division. Third place goes to Rishma Madala and Tenmaya Reddy, Novi Middle School. Second place, Nathaniel Powers and Jordy Richmond, Traverse City East Middle School. And first place, human interest feature in our video categories goes to Ethan Rademacher and Mikhaili Biren, Traverse City East Middle School.
Have you ever gotten that one kind of present that sticks with you forever? That feeling of seeing it, being in awe, and wondering, how did they make that? Well, Miss Justin creates those type of memories for people when she draws caricatures. They can be everlasting memories for people to view and enjoy forever. We talked to Miss Justin about her very special and unique talent.
You know, I grew up in northeastern Ohio, about 8 miles from a small amusement park. And this is really kind of a cool story. My senior year of high school, my art teacher came to me and told me that they were hiring people to draw caricatures at this amusement park. And she told me that I should apply. And I just remember telling her, and in fact, I kind of blew it off for quite a few weeks because I thought, they're not going to hire me. They're not going to hire me for this. But she literally, like, she almost harassed me. Like, she bothered me enough about it that I finally said, you know what? Okay, they're not going to hire me, but I'll go apply just so you get off my back. And then lo and behold, they hired me.
In our next category, sports news story or package, third place goes to Emma Schwartz, Walden Middle School. Second place to Annie Goldcool and Caleb Keller, Traverse City East Middle School. And first place for sports news story or package in video journalism of our middle school division goes to Annie Goldcooley and Mikhaili Biren, Traverse City East Middle School. Let's watch a segment.
One of students' favorite activities is getting on the court or field and playing their hearts out in a sport they love. So when COVID happened and sports grinded to a halt, a lot of kids struggled to find a way to relieve their stress. In fact, a team of researchers from UW Health found 68% of students athletes reported of feeling depression or anxiety due to COVID-19. But this past week, there is light at the end of the tunnel for Michigan student athletes when Governor Whitmer decided to reinstate contact sports. Coach McGee and some of the girls excitedly talked to us about their thoughts on the order and it being lifted.
I was really excited about that because then we could actually have like a basketball season instead of just doing training camps. And I don't really mind having to wear a mask or like social distance when we can and stuff because I still get to play.
In our next category, environmental health or science, in our middle school division, second place goes to Spencer Stallman and Eli Richardson, Traverse City East Middle School. And first place goes to Emma Van Wagner, Brady Feibing, and Taylor Casper, Traverse City East Middle School.
Have you been exposed to anybody in the last 2 weeks that tested positive?
I have not. I am so excited. I know that sounds really weird, but who gets excited to get a vaccination or a shot? But this is just such a relief.
Hey everyone, it's Taylor Capser here at the Haggerty Center where our TCAP staff members are currently getting their COVID-19 vaccines. We are here with our superintendent, Dr. Van Wagner. So can you tell us a little bit about how this vaccine thing was organized?
Well, we can't say enough for our appreciation from the Grand Traverse County Health Department, as well as Munson Healthcare, the National Guard that helped put this together. We really wanted to try hard to be able to do this on a Friday and Saturday so that our teachers would be able to come in and all of our support staff be able to get the vaccine.
In our next category of diversity coverage, first place goes to Thayer Yang and CJ Anokson, Traverse City East Middle School.
This year, in the wake of massive social justice protests, TCAPS decided they needed to respond, so the Social Equity Task Force was born. The task force is a board of 22 members that meets monthly to talk about how TCAPS can be more effective at combating racism, sexism, and other social issues.
The Social Equity Task Force is the Traverse City Area Public Schools' response to recent movements in society at large in the United States. And so TCAPS took a look at some of the things that have been happening around the Me Too movement, as well as the Black Lives Matter. And it really brought to our attention that we should probably be taking a closer look at some of the things that we do here, some of our structures and processes and procedures, in order to make sure that we really are addressing the needs of all of our students.
Our next category is Studio Newscast. In our middle school division, second place goes to the staff at Oakview Middle School. And first place, Studio Newscast, goes to the staff at Traverse City East Middle School. Let's watch some highlights from this winning newscast.
Hey Trojans, welcome back to another episode of Trojan TV. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Ethan. Today, we are going to showcase some of the amazing staff around our school that help support us and who work hard for us each and every day with some interesting teacher profiles.
Zach and Cam had the pleasure to get a little more information about Miss Sheridan and her life beyond school.
Okay, so tell me what the board represents.
This year, we've had several new teachers. One of them is Miss Sheridan, who's an 8th grade algebra teacher.
Now, let's get into my favorite subject, sports. Super Bowl Sunday is almost here.
Jordy has the scoop in this week's sports update.
This week is one of the most watched sporting events in the world, the Super Bowl, as Patrick Mahomes and the deadly Chiefs offense tries to go back-to-back and beat Tom Brady in his 10th Super Bowl.
Well, that wraps up this episode of Trojan TV.
You can find all of our videos on our YouTube channel, Trojan TV East, and follow our DMC staff on Instagram at EastDMC, and check out our extended news and feature coverage on our website, The Link, including this week's poll on who will win the Super Bowl.
See you next week after Tom Brady gets destroyed.
Bye!
Our next category is remote newscast. These are newscasts that were recorded and produced by students from home. And second place goes to the staff at Traverse City East Middle School. First place remote newscast goes to the staff at Walden Middle School. Let's watch some highlights.
Hi, my name is Dylan Verlinden, and today I'll be focusing in on cross country. I'll be telling you a little bit about how COVID-19 has affected cross country, and I will have a couple interviews with some cross country runners. Let's get to it. Why do you do cross country?
I do cross country because I like to run and I like to hang out with my friends.
Hi everyone, my name is Emma Swartz, and today I'll be interviewing the brand new band teacher at Walden, Mr. Cooper.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your family?
Yeah, absolutely. So, there we go, we're unfrozen. So, as a person, I like just kind of hanging out with my family. That's what I love to do. I also love teaching, and especially music. We are a family of 3 plus a puppy. I'll find a picture. Puppies are important, right?
Yes.
This is Tilly.
Now, Halloween is coming up soon, and when you think of Halloween, maybe you think of the candy, maybe the costumes, but when I think of Halloween, I think of all the unnecessary Halloween facts nobody asked for. So let's go right into our Halloween trivia segment. Well, that was the Halloween trivia segment. Maybe you had a fun time. Maybe you even learned something new. I don't know. What I do know is that this is the end of the segment.
All right, our next group of categories are video talent and air check. So this is work by individual students in specific areas. Our first category in this grouping is anchor. Second place anchor, Ethan Rademacher, Traverse City East Middle School. And first place goes to Taylor Casper, Traverse City East Middle School. Let's watch some highlights.
Welcome to Trojan TV. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Jordy.
You guys aren't even in the Halloween spirit.
Yeah, you guys are out of here. Hocus pocus.
That's more like it.
Trojan TV starts now.
Welcome to the first Trojan TV of the 2020 school year. It's great to be back. 2020 hasn't been the greatest year so far, and to make matters worse, Traverse City canceled trick-or-treating. I'm so bummed.
Yeah, it's really horrific.
Welcome back. We have on-location recaps of the National History Day contest and the Hot Chocolate Social event.
Our next category is field reporter. Second place goes to Annie Goldcooley, Traverse City East Middle School. And first place field reporter goes to Taylor Capser, Traverse City East Middle School.
Hey everyone, it's Taylor Capser here at the Haggerty Center where our TCAP staff members are currently getting their COVID-19 vaccines. So how are you feeling about your vaccine today?
I'm very excited and I'm very excited and I'm very proud of our district for allowing us the time to do this.
I am so excited for this and relieved that this is the first step in starting to regain some normalcy here to make it so quick and organized. I'm just very impressed with the process.
All of the TCAP staff members here will be back in 3 weeks in order to get their last and final COVID vaccine. This has been Taylor Capser reporting for Trojan TV.
Our next group of categories are video production. These are production and some fiction and other areas of video work. Let's get into it with health-related public service announcement. First place goes to Claire Bricker at Oakview Middle School.
Addiction follows you. Makes you do things you wouldn't normally do. Say things you wouldn't normally say. Addiction is a slippery slope. Don't get swept away.
Great job, Claire. And our next category is animated opener. Second place goes to Zachary Chaucy, Traverse City East Middle School. And first place animated opener goes to Aaron Stetson and Donovan St. Peter, Oakview Middle School. Our next category is short film fiction, and we are closing in on the end of our video categories. Short film fiction in our middle school division. First place goes to Ari Stabenow from Walden Middle School. Let's watch Attempt 1836.
Hello, attempt 1836. Have you begun experiencing the memories yet? Yes, sir. They are there simply to show you the dangers and chaos of the world, so you can help us fix it. How does that sound? That sounds wonderful, sir. Good. Now repeat after me. The forest is chaotic. The forest is chaotic. The forest is messy. The forest is messy. The forest is dangerous. The forest is dangerous. It serves no real purpose. It just takes up space. It serves no real purpose. It just takes up space. It must be destroyed. It must be destroyed. Now destroy it. No.
Our next category is humor in the middle school division. And first place goes to Annie Goldcooley, Traverse City East Middle School. Let's watch.
Hi, I'm Annie, and this is my annoying family who I can never get a break from. Living with my family for years, I have learned a few things about being annoying. I'm here to tell you the top 5 ways to annoy your family. Step 1. This is an obvious one, but every opportunity you have to be annoying, take it. This could be, for example, my dad hated these singing llamas, so I surrounded him in them. This could also be, for example, when my brother hates it when I take his blanket. So just randomly at random times, I would just take his blanket. This could also be just hiding your dad's slippers. It's the simplest things that make the biggest difference. Step 3. Repetition is one of the most important parts of being annoying. Whatever you're doing, in order to make it the most effective, you have to repeat, and repeat some more to get the best results. Like this example of me poking my dad over and over again until he wants to fight back. Step 2. You cannot get annoyed by your family. You are the annoyer, not your family. You have to stay strong no matter how badly you want to punch them in the face. Step 4. If you have a sibling like me who's in college, you can still annoy them over text or any other technology. Here's the example of me annoying my brother who's in college over text by repeatedly texting him over and over again until he's about ready to hurt me. Step 5. The last step, if they are getting mad and they have the power over you, like a younger sibling who your parents favor, or an older brother who can hurt you, or lastly, a parent who can punish you, you must stop and continue if they cool down in the next 5 to 10 minutes. If they are still mad, do not, I repeat, do not annoy them anymore. Some missions will not be victories, and that's all right. These are all the simple steps to be the most annoying person in your family. I hope you enjoyed me annoying my family as much as I did. Bye.
Congratulations to all of our video winners in MIPA's Individual Category Contest in our middle school division. I will be announcing newspaper and then yearbook here momentarily. First, though, if I did just happen to call your name and you are a contest winner, you can get the MIPA Digital Awards Badge, a digital credential that you can use throughout your digital presence and on social media. Just follow the QR code here on your screen, fill out the form to make your request for the badge, and we will email you the information you need to get this digital badge. Advisors, you can get award certificates shipped to you at your school or home if you are still remote. We are shipping certificates at no additional cost. Site mipamsu.org/2021 shipping options, the URL there on the screen, or just look for the awards menu and 2021 shipping options to fill out a quick form to let us know your preferences for getting award certificates shipped to you. All right, I'm going to take a break here for just a minute to reset myself for our newspaper categories. In the meantime, here is MIPA Summer Journalism Workshop Director Sarah Beth Badalamenti to tell you about our 2021 summer program, which is a great way to keep doing journalism and media production this summer and maybe get ahead to join your staff in high school or return to your middle school staff in the fall. Sarah Beth.
Hey MIPA, it's Sarah Beth Badalamenti, your MIPA Summer Journalism Workshop Director. It's almost summer, and you know what that means? It means the best 2 weeks of the year are almost here. Our team of nationally known instructors invite you to sign up for the MIPA Summer Journalism Workshop. Sign up for 1 or 2 sessions in writing, design, photography, broadcast, podcasting, or yearbook. Classes will be virtual this year and will fill up quickly. Make sure you register online at mipamsu.org before our July 10th deadline. We'll see you there.
Thanks, Sarah Beth. Well, hello again, everyone. If you are just joining us, I'm Jeremy Steele, Executive Director of the Michigan Interscholastic Press Association and a faculty member here in the School of Journalism at Michigan State University. Go Green! I am coming to you live via the magic of the interwebs from the Spartan newsroom in the Communication Arts and Sciences building at Michigan State. And we, of course, are all here together to celebrate the amazing work produced by middle school programs in our annual contests. In just a moment, I will announce the winners in our newspaper categories in this contest. And when I am through with that, I'll take a brief break and we will announce the yearbook winners to close out today's awards presentation. Entries in this contest were judged by MIPA advisors, college faculty, professional journalists, and college journalists who worked together over the past few months to review all of our entries using the magical, wonderful tool of Zoom. You might be a little bit familiar with it from the last, year or so. If you win an award today, not only will we get a certificate for you, but you can also get the MIPA Award badge. This is a digital badge that comes with verifiable credentials. You can share your badge anywhere you have an online digital presence, including social media, your email signature, or a portfolio website. Just follow the QR code here on the screen. I will show it again at the end of the newspaper awards. You'll fill out a quick form, give us a little bit of information so that we can verify that you have won an award, and then we will email you the information you need to get the badge. All right, our middle school division in our newspaper categories, which includes news, art, design, writing, and photography. Our middle school participants are here on the screen. Let me make it a little bit bigger for you so you can actually read that text. Here are 4 participating middle schools in this year's newspaper contest. I will read all of the winners in each category. So let me apologize ahead of time for when I inevitably mispronounce your names. I will do the best I can. I will also show you the first place winning entry in any of the visual categories. So that would include art, design, and photography. For our writing categories, you can read those winning entries later this year on our A Cut Above website. Our list of winners, which I will update at the close of today's presentation with all of our middle school winners. Our list of winners also includes URLs to any winning content that exists on student media websites. So you may also be able to read winning writing entries there. All right, let's get into things. The first group of categories is news, art, and illustration in our middle school division for print and online newspapers. And comic strip is our first category. First place in this category goes to Travis Effinger, Cranbrook Kingswood Boys Middle School. Our next category is illustration. Second place goes to Ashley Hahn from Clegg Middle School. And first place, illustration, middle school division, goes to Claire Wang, Clegg Middle School. News design. Interactive graphic is the category, and second place goes to Tanishka Tawari, Clegg Middle School. And first place, interactive graphic for middle schools, goes to Hemant Tevane Shivakumar, Clegg Middle School. Front page newspaper style. So this is sort of your traditional newspaper front page. When you think of a newspaper, this is what these pages look like. In our middle school division, we have a first place winner, and that is the staff at Cranbrook Kingswood Boys Middle School, the Crane. Congratulations. Entertainment page or spread is our next category, and first place goes to that Crane staff at Cranbrook Kingswood Boys Middle School. News writing categories. Online breaking news coverage is the first category here. Honorable mention goes to Bridget Belden at Traverse City East Middle School. Third place goes to Abigail Houghton at Traverse City East Middle School. Second place goes to Isha Savvy, Clegg Middle School. And first place goes to Emily Hu at Clegg Middle School. News story is the next category. Honorable mentions go to Lucy Bongiorno, Traverse City East Middle School, and to Abigail Houghton, Traverse City East Middle School. Third place news story to Catherine Ho, West Hills Middle School. Second place to Emily Hu at Clegg Middle School. And first place to Satvika Ramanathan at Clegg Middle School. Online follow-up news coverage in our middle school division, second place goes to Bridget Belden, Traverse City East Middle School. First place also to Bridget Belden, Traverse City East Middle School. Congratulations. News brief, second place to Abigail Houghton, Traverse City East Middle School. And first place on our middle school division for news brief goes to Hemant Tavain Shivakumar, Clegg Middle School. Congratulations. News analysis, first place to Zeph Frankel, Cranbrook Kingswood Boys Middle School. Congratulations. In the category of editorial, first place goes to the staff at Traverse City East Middle School. Bylined opinion article, honorable mention to Bridget Belden, Traverse City East Middle School. Third place to Jiajia Huang, Clegg Middle School. Second place to Ashley Han, Clegg Middle School. First place to Lucy Bongiorno, Traverse City East Middle School. Review. Honorable mentions, there are 3 of them. They go to Nolan Curran from Cranbrook Kingswood Boys Middle School. Also to Oscar Shelton at Cranbrook Kingswood Boys Middle School. And to Riley Schollard at Traverse City East Middle School. Third place in review goes to Lucy Bongiorno and Riley Schollard, Traverse City East. Second place to Alex Hanna at Clegg. And first place goes to Ashley Hahn at Clegg Middle School. Feature columnist, second place to Joshin Grewal, Clegg Middle School. First place to Tanishka Tawari, Clegg Middle School. Pro-Con opinion columns, first place to Joshin Grewal and Emily Hu, Clegg Middle School. In-depth feature for our middle school division, second place goes to Sakvika Ramanathan, Clegg Middle School. First place to Claire Wang, Clegg Middle School. Informative feature in our middle school division, honorable mentions go to Bridget Belden from Traverse City East, and again, Bridget Belden for her second entry from Traverse City East. Third place goes to Michael Sparks at Cranbrook Kingswood Boys Middle School. Second place informative feature to Emily Hu, Clegg Middle School. First place informative feature for our middle schools goes to Hemant Tavain Shivakumar, Clegg Middle School. Human interest feature, news writing in our middle school division. The honorable mention goes to Abigail Houghton, Traverse City East. Third place goes to Ketki Patil, Clegg. Second place to Satvika Ramathanan, Emily Hu at Clegg. First place to Ren Walker, Traverse City East. Personal narrative, honorable mention to Bridget Belden, Traverse City East. Bridget is raking it in today. Third place to Abigail Houghton, also doing well at Traverse City East. Second place, Satvika Ramathanan, Clegg Middle School. And first place, Mia Lynn, Clegg Middle School. Congratulations. Diversity coverage, second place to Bridget Belden, Traverse City East. First place, Lakshya Jagnesh, Clegg Middle School. Environmental health or science in our news writing middle school division. Honorable mention to Cheyenne Siddiqui, Cranbrook Kingswood Boys Middle School. Third place to Kate Kim at Clegg. Second place to Bridget Belden at East. And first place in environmental health or science in the news writing category, Isha Savi, Clegg Middle School. Sports feature story, honorable mention to Caleb Goldstein, Cranbrook Kingswood. Third place to Riley Schollard, Traverse City East. Second place to Benson Liang, Clegg. And first place in sports feature story for news writing in the middle school division goes to Emily Hu at Clegg. News photography, we'll be able to see the photos and these couple of photography categories. Let's take a look. Our first photography category is news or feature photo. Second place to Hemant Travain Shikmore, Clegg Middle School. And first place to Aubrey Friday at Traverse City East. Photo story. Second place to Cheyenne Siddiqui, Cranbrook Kingswood. And first place photo story to Hemant Tavain Shivakumar, Clegg Middle School. Congratulations to all of our newspaper winners in the individual category contest. If I called your name and you won a MIPA award in any of our categories, you can also get, in addition to your award certificate, the MIPA Awards digital badge. This is a digital credential that you can use anywhere you have an online presence. Just follow the QR code here on the screen or the URL. You'll fill out a quick form so that we can get your information and verify your awards, and we will email you the information you need to get the MIPA Awards badge. Advisors, we will ship award certificates to you at school or home, depending on whether you are in school or still working remotely. That is at no additional charge. If it is easier to get PDF certificates instead of paper certificates, we can do that instead. Just fill out the form at the URL here on the screen on MIPA's website. If you notice a spelling error in our awards presentation, please let me know so that I can fix it before I run certificates so that we get that correct. If you have any questions about MIPA contests, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'm always happy to talk to students and advisors about MIPA and awards. All right, so that concludes our newspaper presentation now in our middle school division. I will be back in just a moment with our yearbook categories. Until then, a little song you might have heard before. Hi, welcome back, everyone. I'm Jeremy Steele, Executive Director of the Michigan Interscholastic Press Association and a faculty member in the School of Journalism here at Michigan State University. Go Green! I am streaming to you live from the Spartan Newsroom in the Communication Arts and Sciences building on Michigan State's campus, where I am here in this big giant room all by myself. But I can see all of you out there. So it's wonderful to have you with me here as we all celebrate amazing work produced by our middle school programs all over the state of Michigan in the past year. In a few moments, I will announce the middle school award winners in our yearbook categories of the individual category contest. Entries were judged by MIPA advisors, college faculty, professional journalists, and college journalists who worked together over the past few months to review all of these entries using remote tools. Yes, yay, remote learning, right? We do it in judging as well. Hopefully we'll be back in person next year. If you win an award today, you can also get the MIPA Award digital badge. This badge comes with verifiable credentials. You can share it anywhere you have an online digital presence, including social media. You can display it in your email signature, or you can post it on your portfolio website. Just follow the QR code here on the screen. Let me make it so you can see it a little better. There we go. Just follow this QR code or the URL here on your screen. You'll fill out a quick form to give me some information and help me verify that you're a contest winner. I will email you then with the information you need to access the MIPA Awards badge. So kind of a cool, hopefully cool addition to our contest stuff this year. All right, keep moving. All right, one more announcement here before I get into the yearbook contest winners, and that's to tell you a little bit about the MIPA Summer Journalism Workshop. Every summer, we connect students with amazing instructors from all over the country to learn about different areas of journalism and media production, including everything you could want to know about yearbook, including theme, photography, and sort of the basics of yearbook. So if you are looking to be a part of a media program at your school again next year, consider attending the MIPA Summer Journalism Workshop so that you can get ahead and hit the ground running in the fall. Here is Summer Workshop Director Sarah Beth Badalamenti to give you a little bit more information.
Hey MIPA, it's Sarah Beth Badalamenti, your MIPA Summer Journalism Workshop Director. It's almost summer, and you know what that means? It means the best 2 weeks of the year are almost here. Our team of nationally known instructors invite you to sign up for the MIPA Summer Journalism Workshop. Sign up for 1 or 2 sessions in writing, design, photography, broadcast, podcasting, or yearbook. Classes will be virtual this year and will fill up quickly. Make sure you register online at mipamsu.org before our July 10th deadline. We'll see you there.
Thanks, Sarah Beth. As I mentioned, it's a great way, a program like this one or some of the other amazing media programs available in the summer across the country. Those programs are great ways to get yourself ahead and get yourself a head start for doing work in whatever area of media you're passionate about as we resume school, hopefully all back in person all over the state in the fall. All right, let's move on to what you're really here for, and that is awards. So our middle school division includes these 4 middle school yearbooks. I will announce all of the names. I'll read all the names of winners in today's presentation. So let me apologize ahead of time for when I inevitably butcher the pronunciation of your name. I'll also show you the first place winning entry in our visual categories. You'll be able to read our writing related yearbook categories later this year on our A Cut Above website, where we archive all of the first place winners in recent MIPA contests. Let's keep this show moving, right? So here we go. Let's get into yearbook categories in our middle school division. Our first category is feature writing student life, and second place goes to the team of Bailey Burt, Alexis Gilson, Nora Miller, and Naya Stetson from Saline Middle School. First place to the team of Amin Embil, Natasha Joyce, and Emily Marsuski, Saline Middle School. In the category of sports reporting, an honorable mention goes to Sama Benham from Shelby Junior High School. Third place to Chloe O'Loughlin, Shelby Junior High School. Second place to Neil Sakdeva, Saline Middle School. And first place in sports reporting for our middle school division goes to the team of Carly Dorr and Sarah Youssef from Saline Middle School. Sports feature writing in our yearbook middle school division, second place to the team of Pedro Brandau, Brady Nachtribe, and Neil Sakdeva, Saline Middle School. First place to Neil Sakdeva, Saline Middle School. Academic writing in our yearbook middle school division, second place goes to Lexi Lyon and Elizabeth Miller, Saline Middle School. First place to the team of Abigail Hurst, Delaney Lee, Ella Martino, and Grace Warren at Saline Middle School. Organizations writing, second place to the staff of the yearbook at Saline Middle School. And first place, organization writing in our middle school division goes to the team of Pedro Brandau, Brady Nachtribe, and Neil Sakdeva, Saline Middle School. Sidebar coverage, second place to Isabella DeVoe, Carly Dorr, and Sarah Youssef, Saline Middle School. First place to Tessa Myers and Rebecca Myers, Saline Middle School. Headline writing, second place goes to the staff of the yearbook at Saline Middle School. First place also goes to the staff at the Saline Middle School yearbook. Congratulations. Caption writing goes, second place here goes to the team of Pedro Brandau, Carly Dorr, Neil Sakdeva, and Sarah Youssef at Saline. And first place in caption writing in our yearbook middle school division goes to Pedro Brandau, Carly Dorr, Neil Sakdeva, and Sarah Youssef at Saline Middle School. Student life spread, we've got two honorable mentions. The first to the staff at the Sturgis Middle School yearbook. Congratulations. And also to the staff at the Traverse City East Middle School yearbook. Third place student life spread goes to that staff at Traverse City East. Second place goes to the team of James Adams, Suhani Dalela, and Isabella DeVoe, Saline Middle School. And first place student life spread in the yearbook middle school division goes to the team of Addie Derflinger, Tanith Hohenberger, Heidi Schneider, and Ellie Warden at Saline Middle School. And here is that winning student life spread. Sports spread in our yearbook middle school division. Honorable mentions go to Chiara Bertucci at Shelby Junior High School. Honorable mention also to Olivia McHugh at Shelby Junior High School. And to the staff at Traverse City East Middle School. Third place sports spread goes to the team of Bailey Burt, Alexis Gilson, Nora Miller, and Naya Stetson at Saline Middle School. Second place goes to the staff at Traverse City East. And first place in sports spread for our yearbook middle school division goes to Tessa Myers and Rebecca Myers at Saline Middle School. Congratulations. Academic spread in our yearbook middle school division. Honorable mentions to Madison Hogan at Shelby Junior High School, and to Natalie Garwood at Shelby Junior High School, and to the staff of Traverse City East Middle School. Third place to the team of Marin Wade, Devin Pride, and Alexis Ball at Traverse City East. Second place academic spread to the team of Abigail Hurst, Delaney Lee, Ella Martino, and Grace Warren at Saline. And first place academic spread in our yearbook middle school division goes to Ellie Brunty and Nicole Popescu. Let's go with Popescu. Nicole Popescu. Saline Middle School. Congratulations, Ellie and Nicole. Great design. Organization spread is our next category in the yearbook middle school division. Honorable mentions to the staff at Saline Middle School, also to the staff at Traverse City East Middle School. And in third place, the staff at Traverse City East Middle School. Second place, the team of Pedro Brandau, Brady Knocktribe, and Neil Saktova, Saline Middle School. And first place, organization spread in yearbook middle school division goes to Owen Reedy at Shelby Junior High School. Congratulations, Owen. People spread in yearbook middle school division. Honorable mentions to the staff at the yearbook at Sturgis Middle School, also to the staff at Traverse City East twice. In case you are wondering if folks could enter 2 entries into each of these categories. So if you are named twice in a category, if you check out our list of winners, which I'll be updating on MIPA's website at the close of today's ceremony, that list of winners will include the entry title so you can see which entries won which awards in our contest. All right, back to the results. In the category of people spread, in yearbook, third place goes to Natalie Garwood, Shelby Junior High School. Second place to the team of Bailey Burt, Alexis Gilson, Nora Miller, and Naya Stetson at Saline Middle School. And first place, people spread, yearbook middle school division, goes to James Adams, Suhani Delela, and Isabella DeVoe, Saline Middle School. Colophon, yearbook middle school division. First place, Suhani Delela, Rebecca Myers, Neil Sakdeva, and Sarah Youssef, Saline Middle School. Graphics in our yearbook middle school division. Second place goes to Sahani Delela and Isabella DeVoe at Saline Middle School. First place in graphics goes to Isabella DeVoe, Saline Middle School. Sports Action Photo, yearbook middle school division. Honorable mentions to the staff at Sturgis Middle School and to Molly Wurtenberger at Traverse City East. Third place goes to Tessa Myers at Saline Middle School. Second place to Neil Sakdeva at Saline Middle School. And first place, Sports Action Photo in our yearbook middle school division goes to Annie Goldcooley, Traverse City East Middle School. And Annie is a double threat because we saw her name as well in our video contest winners earlier today. Congratulations, Annie. Sports feature photo in our yearbook middle school division. Second place to Molly Wurtenberger at Traverse City East. And first place to Ella Martino at Saline Middle School. Congratulations, Ella. Portrait or personality photo in our yearbook middle school division. Honorable mention goes to Delaney Lee at Saline Middle School. Third place goes to Audrey Williams at Traverse City East. Second place goes to Alexis Ball at Traverse City East. And first place, personality or portrait or personality photo, there we go, in our yearbook middle school division goes to, drumroll please, Alexis Gilson, Saline Middle School. Congratulations. Academic photo, honorable mention to Carly Dorr at Saline Middle School. Third place to Katie Madian, Traverse City East. Second place to Olivia Lemke at Traverse City East. And first place academic photo in the yearbook middle school division goes to Layla Konovalova, Saline Middle School. Sorry, Layla, but congratulations for your great photo. Clubber performance photo in our yearbook middle school division. Honorable mentions to the staff at Sturgis Middle School and the staff at Traverse City East. Third place to Mia Tersman at Traverse City East. Second place to Sarah Youssef at Saline. And first place in Clubber performance photo for the yearbook middle school division goes to Brady Knocktribe, Saline Middle School. School spirit photo in our yearbook middle school division. Honorable mention to Annabelle Lancaster at Traverse City East. Third place to Annabelle Lancaster at Traverse City East. Second place to Tessa Myers at Saline Middle School. And first place school spirit photo in the yearbook middle school division goes to Carly Dorr at Saline Middle School. Feature presentation in our yearbook middle school division. Second place goes to the staff at Traverse City East. First place to Lila Trexler at Shelby Junior High. Congratulations. Theme development in our middle school division. Second place to Alexis Ball, Maddie Garrett, and staff at Traverse City East. And first place in theme development for middle schools, the staff at Saline Middle School. Congratulations. Cover in our yearbook middle school division. Second place to Alexis Ball and Maddie Garrett at Traverse City East. And first place cover to Taneeth Hohenberger, Saline Middle School. End sheets for our middle school division yearbook category. Second place to Alexis Ball and Maddie Garrett, Traverse City East. And first place end sheets to that staff at Saline Middle School. Opening and closing yearbook middle school division. We are nearing the end of today's announcements. Third place, Allison Zakins, Shelby Junior High. Second place, Alexis Ball, Maddie Garrett, and Annie Goldcooley at Traverse City East. And first place to the team of Bailey Burt, Naya Stetson, and Neil Sakdeva at Saline Middle School. Division page in our middle school division. Third place goes to Carson Hansen and Stephanie Lanicki at Shelby Junior High. Second place to Alexis Ball, Maddie Garrett, and staff at Traverse City East. And first place division page goes to the staff at Saline Middle School. Index always comes at the back of the book and comes at the back of our awards presentations in our middle school division. First place to Suhani Dalela at Saline Middle School. Congratulations to all of our yearbook category middle school contest winners. Today's presentation will be available on MIPA's website as an archive, or you can find us on Facebook and our YouTube channel. If you won an award today, if I called your name, you can get the MIPA Awards badge. This is a digital credential that you can use anywhere online where you exist. Just complete the form at this QR code or at this URL here. We will then get you the information you need to get the MIPA Digital Awards badge. But that is not the only honor that you leave with from today's awards. You can also actually get a certificate. We will be mailing certificates to advisors at their school or home, depending on whether your schools are back in person or still working remotely. That is at no additional charge to you. If it is easier for you to get PDF certificates instead of paper certificates, we can do that instead. Just fill out the form here at mipamsu.org/2021-shipping-options and let us know your preferences and where we can send them. If you notice a spelling error in today's slideshow, please let me know so that I can fix it for award certificates, because names are pulled from the same database. So we want to fix it while we can. If you have any questions at all about this or other MIPA programs, please don't hesitate to contact me at the MIPA office. I would be delighted to talk to you. And otherwise, that concludes today's award presentation, our marathon of middle school winners. We will be back here from the Spartan Newsroom tomorrow to announce winners in our high school newspaper, online and print newspaper categories. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, we will announce video winners amongst our high schools. And on Friday, we will close things out with our digital media and multimedia categories, where all of our media programs, regardless of what type they are, compete together for the top prize. We'll also have information later this month on Spartan Award results. Until then, from the Spartan Newsroom here at Michigan State University, I'm Jeremy Steele from the Michigan Interscholastic Press Association. Thank you for being a part of today's awards celebration. Congratulations again to all of our winners. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you all really soon.